everyone, welcome back to another Craving Solutions video. If you are new to the channel, this channel is basically about finding solutions to our problems. And so today we were having an issue with our computer going really slow. And obviously I had to find a solution to figure out what's going on. If you're already here, most likely you kind of figured out that it's because of your CPU running hot, even though you're using liquid CPU cooling. And this should last a good while. I think I built this in about 2018. Maybe it's time for it to die, but for me, I believe the liquid CPU cooler that I was using had a leak, and I just want to show that right here. I actually took it all apart, and I saw this over here. So it clearly looks like it was just slowly leaking over time. This is a Lipa. I don't even think they really sell this much anymore, but I bought it from Fry's before it closed down, Fry's Electronics. And I guess it could have worked for a while, but my computer honestly has been getting slower and slower, and I did not realize this is because of the CPU getting hot. It took me a long time to realize that that's what was going on. I just did not suspect that at all. I just had a lot of faith in the liquid CPU. Never would have suspected that's what the issue was. You would think Windows would show you something, an alert telling you, hey, your CPU is running hot or something. This is a pretty basic thing, but unfortunately it does not. I would recommend getting some software, monitoring software, maybe to help you with this. Anyway, so basically this is the only problem for me. Others will tell you to listen to the pump. My pump seemed to be okay, but still was wrong. Some radiators will actually allow you to add new coolant to it, so you could repair where the leak is coming from and add new coolant, but this one did not have an option. I would just recommend buying a different one altogether. Some of them are only like $50 or $60. It's better than the hassle of finding where the leak is coming from and repairing it. But again, if your computer is running really slow or it's sluggish, most likely your liquid, and obviously check your CPU temperatures. If your CPU is running high, and you're using a liquid CPU cooler, then most likely your issue is with the cooler itself not functioning properly. Now, I just did want to quickly mention, we did try to buy this iGiant ProSiphon Elite. The dimensions look like they would fit, but I just want to point out that you might want a much bigger box than this one, because for me, even though the width was fine, because it has to go sideways like this, the width was fine. However, it still would not fit in there because it needed you have to center it. So like the 9.88, like half of that would have to go right here, and you'd have to have that much to the left and that much to the right. And unfortunately, I did not have that much to the right because of this area over here. Now, after obviously when you're gonna want to re-add the thermal paste, I obviously already cleaned it and everything like that. There's plenty of videos online, but just I'm just reminding you. Obviously, I think X works the best personally. So do the thermal paste in an X form, maybe like with an extra dot here, and here and there. Not too large or anything like that, but just make sure you have the best coverage possible when you're adding your thermal paste. I also wanted to point out that when you're doing the CPU temperatures, you're going to want to look between 40 to about 80 degrees Celsius, 40 to 80. If it's above that, obviously your performance is going to get much worse and worse and worse over time, depending on what the temperatures are. So that for the better performance, you want it lower, so if you could, get to the 80 or 70, 70 would be really great to have. But again, if you're gaming and all that stuff, it'll probably be very hard to obtain 70 during that time. But hey, depending on how good of a liquid CPU cooler you have, or if you're using this ProSiphon, again, it said some great things about this thing. But again, only if you have a bigger computer. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, comment. Motivates me to make more videos. I understand, for a subscription, that's how YouTube's algorithm is, and I know that I'm probably doing a lot of fixes for some things that you may not own if you're somebody who's following my videos. You know, again, I'm sure hopefully at some point or another I'll help somebody with multiple videos at some point or another. Take care, everyone. Until the next video. Bye-bye.